That guy went viral. What was he at, a New York deli?
Mm-hmm.
What was his issue? They did a smirking face at him. So what did that mean? Like they like making fun of him? He was like fucking 4'10", and he was ordering stuff, and then the girl was talking to the friend like that. They had the hand, and then they're, I think they're making fun of him. They're making a joke out of him. Welcome back to the Mr. Podcast. Are we live? You can't do that. Well, it's Bruce Buffer. Well, Dana White will fuck you up. Dana White will sue me. Mm-hmm. We are live. We're getting sued. Shut the fuck up. Did you see that new guy? There's an announcer? Yeah, he's on a lower. Oh, the other one, FC. But he sounds pretty good. He's like speaking of short guy, he's like that the short guy. But he goes around and you'll see him like at the Las Vegas and stuff. He'll talk with the. Hi. I like the guy from. He used to be on Strike Force. He has the deep voice. The Mexican dude. I don't know if he was Mexican or not. Can you do? Hi, Vinny. He has the. You want to be on the pod? He has the deep voice. You know what I'm talking? Or yeah, I think he is Hispanic. He was the Mexican guy. He's the one that does the Hispanic. What's the difference? So this is Spade come here looking like a Hispanic Bruce Buffer. Bing bong. The guy on TikTok, he sees people walking by. Oh yeah, I know who that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And he always tells them that. He tells them like whatever he looks like. Yeah. Hi, mamas. You want to be on the pod? Talk to the microphone, Diddy. Yeah, we got. I ordered microphone. My brother didn't think I ordered microphone, but I did. He's supposed to order like I was doing recon before I ordered them because I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars on microphones that we couldn't utilize during the podcast. And he's not letting me finish my sentence. He wasn't. He said hundreds of dollars. They were $200, upwards of $150 to $200. So $100, not hundreds of like the other one was $200. Even like $200 and hundreds of dollars. It's like $200. It's plural. $200s of dollars. Mm. Billions and billions of dollars. Yeah, so we're eating the little clip ones. That's all the ASMR people have. So we're gonna do ASMR. Yeah, chicken wonton. There's still that one we want to do at the what not the landing? Yeah, 13, 23. What is that? Landing 69. Landing 13, Porterville, California. Yeah, they have like what's it, like a 5-pound burger, a bunch of fries and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I was telling my brother it'd be cool to do it after we do like a run or something, shower and go kill it. So I'm sure it's something we could do, something we could eat. Oh yeah. So our birthday's coming up on the 7th. So the plan right now, we're gonna go to Paso Robles. I didn't even run it by anybody. We didn't even talk to the staff yet. We're just doing it. If they let out people golf without being members, we're gonna go to one of the Paso Robles golf courses. Or you know what? One of my buddies I work with, he went over there not too long ago. And he's not a member? No. Okay. Here, so yeah, I'm sure. But we'll probably have to wait till after 10 a.m. That's usually the standard. Yeah. No, but I was gonna say at that Sylvester's. Where's that at? They have one out Tascadero. Something Oso. Is it Big Oso? What is it? Los Osos? Lost Oso. Yeah, Lost Hills. No, it's like something Oso. Anyways, we're going to Calabasas. Calabasas Fight Club. Brandon, we're gonna meet you over there. You want to get us on? Yeah. No, but they have a 5-pound burger. No, I think it's bigger, but it's a huge burger with fries, and if you eat it in 30 minutes, it's free. How big is it? It's big, dude. And if you go on Facebook and you go, is it doable? I see seen guys
Or
on
is
there.
it some Randy Santel shit?
No, it's not that big. But so funny story about that.
So funny.
So back in back in 2000 and it was 2013. So the beginning of 2013. Why started? Let me back up real quick.
Back the fuck up right
Cliff notes. I worked night shift last night, so I'm kind of loopy because I
Your airfare comes exclusive.
yeah, lack of sleep. But anyways, like I said many times, so in 2012, it was like, I think it was like, no, it was August of 2012 when I stopped drinking. And then shortly after that's when I started working out, running and doing all that. During that time frame, August of 2012, I was 297, almost 300 pounds. So fast forward to 2013, I wanted to do a diet, like something different. And the stupid thing was, like, I had access to all the, like, internet, books, people that had done it before, so I couldn't talk to them, but I just like, I'm gonna try this out. So I was eating like nothing basically and running.
You're doing a trial and error that has already been done that you could have did the reviews, seen the reviews of it.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to.
So you're rebuilding the wheel, pretty much.
Yeah, and I almost killed myself. But I remember this one time. So I don't know. I never said it, but in Springville, I lived with my mom, and so my mom had this like a tent carport, and I didn't really want to stay inside with my mom, so I ended up moving like all my shit down to the garage
That was the studio.
Yeah, it was the.
I did a tour there as well.
it was like the MASH barracks.
Yeah.
And but it was pretty big. So, but it was a huge tent. The carport tents. I mean, people seen them before.
Yeah,
and,
20 by 15, something like that.
Pretty big. So we ended up running an extension cord. Running an extension cord from the inside down. We put it underground, and we had a TV, a fridge, and I had my bed in there. So, but anyways, we've sectioned it off too. So it was like one section was like the bedroom, and I put a it was like blood in, blood out style. Yeah,
that's all I got.
I put a blanket, so I sectioned it off. So like when you walk in, so right when you walk in, you have the workout area. So that's where I work out and stuff. And then you go through in there, and then I had my bed. Because when you left, I had the bed and the TV.
You threw my fucking bed away.
Yeah. There was like a 5-day grace period.
It was like a little army cot. It was comfortable.
5 days and it was gone.
Yeah.
Maybe sooner, but
probably the next day it was fucking thrown away.
Anyways, so back to the whole diet thing. So what I was doing, and I'm gonna go full circle with Sylvester's. Everything is just give me some time. What I was doing was I was working night shift at the time. I was a dishwasher at Eagle Mountain Casino, shout out EMC. And
Jaime.
so
was Jaime your supervisor?
Jaime was the grunt.
He was still there. He was asking about you the other day.
He was there for years, like years and years. He was crazy though, he was, because so he was a dishwasher, but that was his second job. He also worked at Royalty Carpet.
He moonlighted at Royalty.
So dude, he was. Let me help my daughter out real quick.
Yeah, he's still there to this day. So he's probably put in he's probably one of the teens.
Oh yeah, easy.
Like probably over 12 years. I'd say easily over 12.
Oh yeah, double digits for sure. But I'm getting lost. So I was working night shift at the time. So my regiment was, so after I get off from work, I go to sleep. I'd get off at 6, get back to the house. I'd get up about 1 or 2, and then I would have a protein shake, and it was the Synthesix banana flavor. That one it goes with anything. And so I had the Synthesix, protein shake, and then after that I would go. I would go running to the dump and back, which was about, I think it was like 4 miles there and back, because there's two there, two back.
Yeah.
And then I would do like my push-ups, sit-ups. I don't think I had weights at the time, so it was all like calisthenics. And after I would work out, I'd have a peanut butter and jelly, get ready for work, take off, and then at about, the peanut butter and jelly was probably like about 5 or 6 p.m. And then so I'd go to work I'd start at 10. So I get there, I have one more protein shake before work, and then for my lunch, I guess you could say, lunch breakfast, I would have
Lunch because you're on graveyards.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd have oatmeal with a little bit of brown sugar and a piece of wheat toast. So a piece of wheat bread.
That sounds good.
And that was it. But that was like my whole day.
Yeah.
And then so on my days off,
So that's why I fucking less than 2,000 calories.
less than
Easily,
1,000 calories, dude. The most calories you're getting, because I mean each
The
shake,
bread.
the shake was what, 200 calories?
Yeah.
And
Probably
then,
about 15, under 15,
yeah.
close to 15.
But the amount of working out, I burn more. I
Yeah.
burn almost all of it off.
Yeah.
So, and then on my weekend, the weekend when I would do like when I would splurge, I guess I would go to I would get a
Gift cards?
No, I'd go to because I met Kayla,
Oh.
and I went, yeah, Eagle Feather. They had the Subway. Remember? They had a Subway before they got the Shoney's.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, so they had a Subway in there, and I would get
Yeah, I
a
remember
foot long
that.
veggie delight on a flatbread. But if I wanted to, like if I was like, oh, I'm gonna go extra, I would get it on wheat. But it was no big, there was no difference.
You know they did I think it was like UK. They did a study or a study, and now that over there, I don't know if it's for all the Subways, but Subway can't itemize their bread as bread. It has to be a pastry because the amount of sugar that's in it.
Jesus. Even like the ones that are supposed to be like low carb and all that shit.
I'm not sure about those, but the bread in general.
Let me get the wheat pastry.
Yeah.
I mean that's better. I mean people are knowing
Yeah.
that. Oh shit! Like I was eating Subway. I thought I was eating good.
I usually fuck with the flatbread. The flatbread's pretty good.
It's good, but what I would do what I would get was the veggie delight. I would get everything on it, and I would get the oil vinegar and the salt pepper. But when they do the oil vinegar on the
Diarrhea.
flatbread, it would get real soggy.
Yeah.
So that's why I would fuck with the
Oh,
wheat bread, and it would
yeah.
kind of it would soak it in a little bit more. But yeah, to go back, so I was doing that, and I remember I was running one time, and I got back, and it was by about 3:30. It was there during the summer, and it was just hot, dude. It was hot, and I remember I got in the tent. I went running, got in the tent. I had my sauna suit on too, and then I remember I was doing burpees, doing push-ups, and jumping jacks, just going like
Half jacks.
a circuit. And then I remember I got up, and it was, you know how when you get up too fast and you get dizzy, but it was like
See
that.
spots.
But it was that times 100.
Oh shit.
So I got up, and I remember I took a knee, and I was like, it was like those fucking horror movies where you're trying to get out, and you're using all your energy to get out. And I remember I grabbed the zipper to the tent, I lifted it up, and like I crawled out and I ran to
And
the
escaped.
you know the rock up there,
The big rock, yeah.
yeah. So I got up and I was like, oh shit! And then like I sat there because I literally almost killed myself doing that.
Probably
So I was
passed out.
no, but if all together, dude, I was depleting my body.
Oh
I
yeah.
wasn't eating anything. I wasn't hydrating.
I think it would have killed you on the spot though.
No, I know, but it would have messed me up. Or it was already messing me up.
Probably.
But anyways, so then that was towards the end of 2012, so the beginning of 2013, I was still doing the same thing, but then I decided I was just gonna be straight vegetarian, and so I was just doing like peanut butter and jellies. I was doing salads.
I tried yesterday. I barbecued hamburgers. I tried cause you know on the food channel they have the peanut butter on the hamburger. I think it's Richmond did it.
And I think did he use like a Krispy Kreme donut or something?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. So I did the Smucker's strawberry peanut butter and jelly on one side, then mayonnaise and the bread and lettuce.
How was that?
It was good as fuck. Bomb ass.
But even better, put a couple pieces of bacon on there.
Yeah, I was running low on bacon.
That would be good.
I was black on bacon.
Dry. Oh, anyways, yeah. To go back, I was doing all that, but I got this mass gainer because it was helping me. Cause I was at that point I was down in weight.
How much?
So at that time, I was probably like I think I was probably like 180, 185.
Yeah, I don't think you would have needed that. You would just you'd had to higher your protein intake.
Yeah,
Were
but
you doing protein shakes?
yeah, but see,
Yeah.
but I wasn't. Instead of like I said, instead of researching and seeing the other proteins I could have done, I wasn't doing that. So I was just it was just
See what happens.
all the same thing, dude. Like it was peanut butter and jellies, salads, the veggie delights, and the protein shakes, dude. And that was it. So then I got that mass gainer, and it kind of helped out a little bit, but then I was feeling bloated.
Yeah, that's what it does.
But okay, so I'm going full circle. I'm going back. But so this is how we found out about Sylvester's. So I was doing.
What is Sylvester's? A hamburger joint?
Yeah, it's a hamburger joint in Atascadero.
I think I've been there once. Maybe.
Oh, right there, this.
What?
Right here, Atascadero, Los Osos, and Oceano. That's where I got this from.
Shout out.
Oh, this was they put the kids meal on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So so
We should fucking go to the Arroyo Grande. If we're gonna go all the way out there,
what's over there? They have a golf course?
Paso Robles is like fucking 45 minutes from the beach.
It's like an hour.
Okay, not in the Jag, but we should just go to Pismo if we're going all the way over there.
Is there a golf course in Pismo?
At Arroyo Grande.
I mean, we could research it, but that's the thing. We have to check if it's a clubhouse or not.
Yeah. If it is, we will.
Yeah, we'll check it
That's
out.
kind of like a waste if we're going halfway there or more than three-quarters of the way
It's
there.
not a waste, but we could do it.
It'd be like, it'd be redundant.
It would be oxymoron.
Yeah, it would. It's
Yes.
like, oh, we're almost there, but
I'm just
turn
trying to
around.
put words out. I don't know what they mean sometimes.
Yeah. And what happened? You went to Sylvester's?
Oh no, so first I was doing the vegetarian diet for about almost 6 months, and so after that I was like, you know what? Me and Kayla went to the beach, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna eat meat. I want to try something. And I wanted a burger, dude. I wanted just like a really good burger. So what I did when we were at the hotel.
What's your go-to meal? Like, say you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go eat whatever. Like, what's your go-to meal?
Eat whatever. In Porterville, like just
go to like a go-to meal.
in Porterville, I'd say it's alright, but I would say the El Nuevo, it has to be the one on Prospect, the chicken mole dinner.
Okay.
Because it's they do the breast.
Yeah.
The one on Main Street.
I'm not a
they do
fan of the breast.
On the Main Street, they do the drum shredded.
Oh,
No,
like
drum's the best. Yeah, because you get
more
the more
flavor with
juice.
the meat.
Yeah,
Or with the bones.
Yes.
Okay.
But anyways, we're at the hotel, and I was researching it, checking it out, and then I found that burger joint. So I was looking at all of them, and then I found one in Sylvester's. Atascadero.
How far were you're at Pismo?
Yeah.
How far was Sylvester's from Pismo?
Well, it's on the way home.
Oh, okay.
Atascadero, you go right through it.
Oh, okay.
So it's between Basa and Morro Bay. No, well, Basa and Pismo. Morro Bay is more to the west. Yeah, to the west. But yeah, so we went, and I said, all right, let's go check it out. So we go, and it's pretty badass if you're in Morro Bay. I don't know the road, but type in Atascadero, and it takes you this back road. And
it's like the
all mountains,
I don't
wineries.
know if it's PC, but like the hippies live like over there. They have the little side stands. They sell their beads. And
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. and it's real nice. It's like if you want to like take the scenic route, you'll go through there through Morro Bay. It's really nice.
Always.
By mistake, we found out El Tascadero has a zoo too. So it's a little zoo, but they're up and coming. They got a lion, and the biggest one is the lion.
I always mix up Tascadero and Calabasas.
How? Where's Calabasas? That's down south more.
Yeah, that's like by
LA. LA?
Not LA. Malibu area.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so we went over there. Fuck, best burgers, and also too, you can get
What kind of bun?
it's what is it called? The bruschetta bun. Oh, what is it?
Bruschetta.
The bun.
Cannoli?
No, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Google it, bruschetta, I think, something like that. So, and but there's different ones. You could ask them when they'll give you pretty much get whatever you want.
SBA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely SBA. What is SBA?
Soft bun action.
Oh yeah. I heard that before.
Oh yeah, on the
No.
oh,
I was kidding.
it's
On what?
from Name Drops, like the guy that
Yeah.
got the SBA going on. He touches the bun.
Yeah, but the Addie, come here. This is Addie from the AAA Surprise. We're gonna do we're gonna talk about we're gonna go to Disneyland, so they're gonna do a video, and you want to do a video?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a video when we're over there, and we'll post it. So what do you want to tell them about your channel?
You're gonna have the.
What do you want to tell them about
You
your
have the
channel?
dad. He's gonna be all pissed.
Doing a video, I'm trying to walk here. Your daughter out of the way.
We'll put on the bloopers. What do you want to tell the people about your channel? What do you want to say?
I don't know.
What do you want to tell them to do? What they should probably do?
Like and subscribe.
Okay. All right. Because,
Love you.
love you. And yeah, but they have burgers are really good, and then they have onion rings that are fucking. They're out of the world, dude.
Do they have green onions or just onions?
No onion rings. I just want to say out of this world. I mean, they're pretty good, but I just wanted to say that. But
Well, you can't fuck up an onion ring.
no, no. Some of these places they'll get like the frozen ones and shit. You know,
Yeah.
these
Oh,
ones.
it has homemade batter.
Yeah, they're legit, dude. They're really good.
Yeah, we'll have to go there definitely.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we'll make a whole date. We'll go because I imagine you can't go to the golf course until 10, so we'll go to Splash, get some chowder, and then walk the pier.
okay.
Go to Oro Grande, and then hit the golf course and hit a Tascadero on the way home. Yeah. I know you like day trips.
We might have to get a hotel before we go back.
I'm driving home.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, the next day is the first day of school,
Yeah.
so we can't stay.
Before we get off of the
Also local.
they do like they do the exotic burgers too. So you get elk,
dance
buffalo,
exotic dancing
alligator,
burgers?
ostrich, everything.
Would they have bison?
Yes.
I try that.
Beefalo.
Really or no?
Yeah, but they have everything there.
I tried alligator in Louisiana.
What did it taste like?
So
Or
we-
tell me, what is it? Where were you at? What did you do?
So we went to Beaumont, Texas.
Hey, Brendan, if you could talk about the DMT,
So
Good insight.
Sienna had the national. It was the Baton National
Did you
Finals.
watch that one though?
No.
Do you know who that was? Harley?
Yeah.
We were talking about doing DMT, and he said, you know how his voice though, it was just funny.
can you talk about experience DMT?
We're in Beaumont, so
Sorry, real quick thing. Did you see that guy in fucking Kingsburg? They had a whole operation. He was
The
making
DMT? yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are commenting saying they didn't know it was illegal. But it's like a psychedelic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's classified as psychedelic, but also too, you're manufacturing a drug. So
Oh yeah.
sorry, go.
Beaumont, it's East Texas. We're there for Baton National Finals. So everyone was around the world. Everyone was there. Well, not
What
States
year was
anyways.
this? What? 14.
Oh, okay. So it was a minute ago.
14 or 15, yeah. Because JoJo was like 1, I believe, or not even 1 yet. And yeah, I'd be 14. So then it was hotter than hell over there. By the time we walked out from the hotel to the car, you're already sweating. It was humid and it was hot. So we're on East Texas, so it was right by the border of Texas and Louisiana. So we decided, all the Baton moms, and we all decided to go to Louisiana and go eat over there.
It was an authentic place.
Mm-hmm. They had that gumbo. Oh man, it was good. And we're in Louisiana, we have to try alligator. So it was fried alligator. And
I think too, if you get anything fried, like it makes it taste better.
yeah,
Cause like even I know Kay, she doesn't like fish, but if when I
Yeah.
usually get like the fried, like the
Fish and chips?
yeah,
Yeah.
like at the beach, she'll like it because it just tastes better
it
fried.
hits different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I tried it, and to me it tasted like carne asada.
A lot of people say it tastes like chicken.
Not to me.
I wonder if it's because it was fried.
Maybe maybe it changed the.
Would you try it just like the meat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was pretty good.
But see, I think what would make let me try it is that because sometimes people watch these videos, or me too, like I watch these videos like other countries and they're eating this food and it's like that looks kind of sick. But if you think about it, like
Making it into a hamburger, like you're saying, it might be good.
no, but not only that, like if you tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna get all this stomach lining from the cow.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna boil it and throw a bunch of seasoning in it, put
Mhm.
some hominy in it. They're like, I ain't gonna eat that. But
Yeah,
if you taste
then
it,
it turned off.
it's
Yeah,
dude, it's good.
yeah. Menudo.
Yeah, best menudo around though that I've had.
Juanitas.
Um,
Juanitas.
no, they can. The David Hernandez taco truck. Shout out Sammy. His parents run it. He works there.
Oh yeah.
They go to the Ramate of my cellar. They usually post up there, dude. I mean I've tried it around some places, but that's the best one I've ever had.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have better, but
The one we went to on off of Porter.
oh, the Paul Bunyan one that
Yeah,
one?
that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually take that back. It was still up there. When I was at State Center, and I was at the Reedley campus. There's a little, it's like a mom and pop, a little Mexican restaurant, and that's how you know the food's gonna be good when they make homemade tortillas.
Yeah.
So what I would do, and it was like it was either Saturday or Sunday I would work at that campus. So what I would always do, I would go to that spot, get my menudo, go back to the office, and I'd just murder it.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
It was already dead.
Well, you know what I mean. You know. But before I forget, I was saying with the jambalaya you said, or what was the gumbo? What was it?
Gumbo or the
Jambalaya.
gumbo.
Ghost. It was it was the jambalaya. The from Louisiana, right? They have
That's the
like
gum-
they're one of the staples though they have.
Yeah.
Jambalaya. So the last time we went to Disneyland, if you go in downtown Disney, there's a spot
New
right.
Orleans.
The New
Yeah.
Orleans place. It was jambalaya pasta, but it was like a fettuccine.
It tastes like smoked food.
the what?
The food they eat, it smells like they cooked it in they smoked it in
Oh,
a smoker.
Like they finished it, they threw it in there.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like.
But it was like all the fixings you get with the jambalaya, but it was just like it was like a pasta mix.
Oh, that's pretty
Dude,
good.
it was freaking good, really good. But yeah, I was all the kids. So like I said, we're taking off to Disneyland tomorrow. We're gonna be staying at that Paradise Pier Hotel. I guess it's
Hotel 6?
it's part of Disney. But the kids they've been excited. They've been there a few times, but they're YouTubing all the rides and everything we're gonna do. And
The Matterhorn.
meanwhile, I've been YouTubing like all the best food to eat out there. So there was this one I was telling yesterday at work. I was telling the guys,
The corn dogs?
no, two things, and you could ask Kayla, and it's always the same thing.
there's two things that I have to do when I go to Disneyland.
Corn dog.
First, corn dog. It doesn't matter the order, but it's a corn dog. But also the other thing is ride Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are two things that I gotta do.
Is it open now?
Yeah, it's open. So we went on the website. It's all open. There's only one, which is the Finding Nemo's the only one that's not open. I
They're
think.
redoing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one right next to Matterhorn.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
But the other, so there, that would be something cool too. Like these other people, they do like the YouTube channels, and their whole YouTube thing is going out to Disneyland and trying all these different foods and like different amusement parks and shit. It's pretty cool. But I was watching this couple's a dude and his old lady, and they just go try stuff out. But the one, those that are familiar with Disneyland, right when you walk into the park, they have the shopping center downtown, whatever. What do they call it?
Downtown Disney.
No, not downtown. Right when you walk into Disneyland, the
Main
actual,
Street.
Yeah, the main street.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be on the left-hand side, and it's the first restaurant once you pass, and it's like a metropolitan type look. And hey guys, come here, everybody, come here, say hi. Don't touch the cord. Don't touch.
Hi. Hi.
Don't touch the cord. All right,
Please exit.
bug out.
Okay, exit. Goodbye. See you soon.
Cash, do the Nikado cry real quick.
See you soon.
Island Boy.
Island boy, encore island boy.
No.
Well, go. I'll give you $1.
Now.
Good loss.
Okay.
Now.
Okay.
Fine, I'll do it.
Turn around, do it. Ready, go.
Remember JoJo leaves?
Turn around, look at the camera.
I'm an island boy. Skipping like an island boy. Guang, 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 like an island boy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kids.
That's for 24/7.
Yeah.
But okay, sorry, go back. They have that. So right when you walk in, they have that restaurant, like a metropolitan type look. They have. I don't think you.
I'm not familiar with that term. It's like a main street.
No. The restaurant I'm talking about, the theme,
What restaurant?
the one I'm explaining.
Oh.
You're not listening. You hear? Or hello?
I know.
Hello?
They have all the stores.
We said.
Starbucks is right there. It's always packed.
No, you're talking about downtown Disney.
Right when you
I'm
walk
talking
in?
about in the actual theme park.
Yeah.
In the theme park.
No, I'm not talking about downtown Disney. I'm talking about right when you walk in the park. And there's, you walk in and there's stores
There's the
everywhere.
fire station they have,
Yeah.
the circle,
Yeah,
you go
keep
straight.
going.
There's
There's
the
Starbucks right there.
There's all the little
Yeah,
shops.
yes.
I don't remember the Starbucks,
Yeah.
but there's a shop, and then right at the end there's that first restaurant. Like those, those
If you're walking in like this on
to the left, yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that
To
one.
the left, to the left.
That's
It's-
by the theater.
Yes.
There's a theater right there.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
After that. Okay. But they had something that's really big. It got big like maybe like a couple years ago. The quesabria. So it's
I saw it,
everybody
I saw
knows.
it.
Yeah, everybody knows what it is. It's like
The dipping sauce.
the tortilla. They put the
The red
cheese on
sauce.
it. Tortilla, they dip it in that. Yeah, the like the au jus, whatever they call it, the consomme. You know? Oh, he doesn't know. Yeah, first time around here.
I never tried it. I just said.
Okay, yeah. So they dip it in. It's that sauce, like how when they boil the vidya. So they boil it and have that red sauce with all
Yeah,
the seasoning.
yeah.
So they dip the tortillas in it, throw it on the grill. They'll put the cheese on it, and then they'll throw the vidya on it. I'm trying to roll it, but I can't. The vidya. So they throw it on there, and then you dip it in that I think it's called the consomme. So, anyways, they do it's on a sourdough. It's a grilled cheese.
No way.
Vidya sandwich.
Too soggy.
No, they don't dip the bread in it.
I checked out at
No,
sourdough.
they don't. The what?
Sourdough.
They don't dip the bread in. They don't put the bread in the sauce before they toast it. It's just the toasted bread. They put the meat in it. Then you could dip it. They give you two different dipping sauces. So, but I was checking that one out. They have that one. There's another one.
In actual Disneyland?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that game diverse?
when I go on vacation vacation or go anywhere, the biggest thing for me, I mean, obviously I used to be a fat ass, is I look at the foods, what they have there. That's the biggest thing. Like I want to get off.
We do something similar, but me and Tiffany like doing where
Variations of it.
yeah. So we like doing. It's like say we're hungry and want to eat at that time. Like we don't go to McDonald's or KFC. We go somewhere that we don't have in Porterville.
Okay.
So it has to be something that's not in Porterville or like Tulare, by somewhere like somewhere that we can go easily. So it has to be something different.
Yeah. That's how you find the best food sometimes
Yeah,
too, dude.
yeah.
And the quesadilla place that we go to is the one right there off of Grand by Carol's, right off the 65.
Oh, the taco truck by the storage?
Yeah, it's not a taco, it's an actual little shop.
Oh, it's a stand now. Yeah,
It's a shop, yeah, but it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to try it. But yeah, but also checking out the fruits too. But I've been seeing stuff because what I don't want to just get the whole thing just for me because I'm gonna be bellied up off the first get. So I was looking at stuff that we could all try, so we could try a little piece of it, so we could try a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
So there was
that. That's a good idea as well.
But there's that one that we seen. Another one, it was the lobster roll.
I wanted to try Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy, yum yum yum. Facebook, look him up. He did it at is it the Brooklyn Bridge? He bought a bunch of,
yeah.
He bought all those lobster rolls. Oh man, they look good. I never tried them, but they look really good.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. But so there was those two. There was the lobster roll, and then the grilled cheese birria sandwich, and then
I'm surprised they have. I'm so surprised they have it in Disneyland.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been becoming popular the past couple of years. There's also a taco truck that was at the Visalia Mall. They were at the PD when we did like.
No, they're in Disneyland.
Huh?
They're at Disneyland.
No, they should. You know what? They should get.
Chingons or what is it?
Chagos.
Is that what it is? Something like that.
Tell about Chagos.
Oh, so back in DoggTown, our friend Martin
Toyo.
he went on a hiatus to Mexico.
He went on the lamb.
Yeah, so he rented his house.
He went on the media.
he rented his house out to. I don't know if it was a friend of his or what. It was
some dude.
Yeah, some dude.
Yes, man. I'm gonna have some dude.
And his name was, I don't know if his name was Chago, but his moniker
we
was.
called him
Yeah,
Chago.
we called him Chago. And he had this was like you see all the taco trucks right now, they're everywhere. This was pre-taco truck era. This was like you see one taco truck and that's the only one you see in a 20-mile radius.
Yes, like in Farmersville, they at Ana Maria's, they had that one taco truck.
That was
which
before that. That was before they would park outside every night. And and so he had a little food cart, and he cooked bacon wrapped hot dogs, and he put in butter.
Time out. But he got the Oscar Mayer hot dogs with the cheese.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget, put some
Mayer,
respect on Chago's hot dogs.
Yeah. And so he did that bacon wrap, cooked it in butter. All the any fixings you wanted. Oh, bussin',
Dude.
And
we'd kill like fucking 6 of them each.
yeah. So when he pull his cart out around like 4ish and he'd start cooking, and he'd recruit one of us to help him serve. So in lieu of helping him serve, we would get a dog at the end of the shift.
A couple.
End of watch, we get a dog. And so oh man, it was good. So,
but to get like the full grasp of it, it was like even the presentation.
it was like the little.
It was like a cupcake. You know the wrapper you put on the cupcake. It's like that, but for a hot dog.
Yeah, I don't know where he got it from, but it was real.
Like it was the whole presentation.
Yeah.
See him make it, put it in there.
The sour cream.
The sour cream, the tomatoes, the jalapenos. I don't remember. Everything. Just like
Anything you wanted.
like a traditional, the Mexican. Are they Mexican hot dogs? Or
Yes,
maybe. That's what possibly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And so he did that for a while, and then he started getting bigger and bigger. So then he went down the road to a bigger populated area, more traffic, and he
By an El Camp.
yeah, he do pretty good
Yeah.
right there. So they were really good. We always wanted them, and
Yeah, they were the shit.
he moved out, or where did he go? I think he went on a vacation. But I mean, I guess it doesn't justify it, but kind of to give like context of it, I think he started fucking up Martin's house. Yeah, the pool.
So
I remember that Martin had a swimming pool. He was the only one on the block that had a swimming pool. That went to shit. And
I remember because we would go inside too and kick it. Remember he had the pool table, and then remember like the inside was kind of fucked up.
he was luring us in there.
We were in there, yeah,
I
all of
don't
us
remember- I
though.
don't remember that.
The Javi, when Javi was not the uncle, but Javi from DoggTown.
Okay.
He was in there, and then I remember because he was dating Sam at the time. So then I remember Arthur was talking to Heather, and so that's how we kind of intertwined and would go inside play pool.
Okay.
But
he
yeah,
was living there with them?
yeah.
I don't remember that.
So that's how, but anyways, that's how we saw like the inside was kind of getting fucked up. Just to add a little bit, but you'll understand why
Yeah.
I'm
So
saying all that,
you're
but-
justifying our. Okay, so. He went on vacation, or he went to. I think he ended up going to Mexico or something with all his chago, his hot dog money.
Yeah.
And, Arthur, he lived right next door, south of him, and they had the wooden fences. So he had his little setup outside. He had his refrigerator with his hot dogs prepped and everything. So
We were, I'm trying to think, how old were we? 14? Yeah, we were like freshmen here.
yeah, and so back then we didn't have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So we were just outside. Our thing was we had bonfires all the time. We just kicked it by the bonfire and just BS. And
Chew the fat.
of course, idling hands are fucking dangerous. So
Oily hands or dangerous hands?
yeah, so we were like, I wonder what.
We got a hankering for some Chago hot dogs.
Yeah.
But Chago wasn't there.
So we did some recon, and it was behind the house. He had the refrigerator outside. There was a little it was a little what's it called?
Patio.
Yeah, patio, and he had everything prepped right there.
But I think kind of what got the fire lit was during that time
No
frame.
pun intended.
Yeah. That movie came out, Tears of the Sun.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
those who don't know about Tears,
Bruce Willis.
and they were a SEAL team, right?
There was a SEAL team. They're doing an extraction
Well,
operation.
anybody knows that about the SEALs. That's one of the biggest things they do is one of the biggest missions that they'll do is like they'll go somewhere, take out a threat, or they'll come save somebody, take them out.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing that they would do. That
Yeah.
was their forte.
Yeah.
But we had watched that movie, all of us, and and a lot of people did it, but we watched the movie and it's like, well, I'm this guy.
Yeah.
I was Z,
I was red.
and then everybody had their
Arthur
own
was, of course, Arthur was the main character.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Hurry, please. Hurry, please.
Yeah. Then Daniel was one of the ones that died.
Yeah. So in the movie they came, they saved. There was a little town. They saved.
It was a mission. Yeah.
Yeah. So they saved the people they were supposed to, but there were still people from that town that were like innocent bystanders, and they weren't supposed to help them because they were part of the mission, but they did anyway. So they got them out there and took them out. So the whole moral of it was they went into somewhere, they got what they needed, and then they exited.
Yeah. Without being detective.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So we were doing recon. We kind of like we'd walk around. We popped a board out of the fence, and we go onto the yard, Chaco's yard. Walk around. No one came out or nothing. So
but you know what? Fucking props to Daniel though, because we were like, Daniel was the fucking grunt, man. Like anytime something crazy, like
Yeah,
even
he
with like I won't give him too much trouble, but like with the girls,
Yeah.
like
He took one for the team.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit, man.
Yeah.
He was
the first
grunt.
one in.
So when we popped that board open and we had someone to fucking go in there and get a closer look, fucking Daniel was the first one up there.
He was in there, and so so we go in there and I remember we seen the fridge, so we popped the fridge open, and he had those trays, the aluminum trays, and they're just full of hot dogs.
Yeah.
It was like when Squidward opened the bowl and all the crusty crabs.
Are we good? Oh, I'm sorry I killed it. No. I was doing Pulp Fiction. Are we good? Vincent, we're good. When he opens the fridge. We opened the fridge and the fucking hot dogs were just glistening like it was gold. And Dan was like stuck there. Yeah.
We grabbed
No.
We kind of were shy at first. We only grabbed like I remember we grabbed
enough to get off.
Yeah.
And it was me, Joe, Arthur, Daniel, and that was it. I think Tony was working at Target. Or no, Tony wasn't even there.
Yeah, he was in the picture at that time. So then we all went to each other's houses, and we got tomatoes here. We got buns over here. Did he have buns?
He did.
He had buns?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got his buns. We got Charles' buns. And so we gathered everything we needed. And then, where did we do? I remember we cooked at Arthur's.
It was at Arthur's.
Yeah, we did that
at the disco.
Yeah. And they were fucking good.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When we went to each other's houses, we wanted to make sure that we did exactly how he made it. So that's why everybody was trying to get
the sour cream, the tomatoes, everything, the onions.
So fast forward, maybe I don't know, a few weeks later, this continued for. This went on for a few weeks until there was no more left. But he got back, and then but see, he was just leaving them out there. I mean, they were hot dogs, and when they went bad, I mean, after a certain time,
he was gonna fry them anyways. He didn't give a fuck. Yeah, he would have fried them up.
But the cool thing about it, do you remember what happened when he came back and
he started blaming the roommates, so that they got the heat on him.
Well, that wasn't the cool thing, but go.
Yeah, I remember. Then they started. There was a beef after that.
Mm-hmm. But so we got too comfortable, and what we did, and I think once I start saying it, you're gonna remember.
I remember. Yeah.
So we got too comfortable, and we're like, hey, this is our friend's pad, so we have rights to. We took squatting rights.
Yeah.
And
squatters.
In the back, Martin had this pretty cool. Remember like that homemade barbecuer in the back, like it was
in the corner.
Yeah, the one they made, and so. We said, fuck it, let's just go. We'll get the hot dogs. We'll make them in their own barbecuer in the back. Fucking just whatever, dude. And so I remember I put his he had an apron on, I put on. We started the fire. We did everything. And then I remember we were there and the friends ended up coming, somebody, and they're, oh shit, someone's barbecuing. So we go back there and they walk by and I was like, get the doy. And that threw them off because they're like, wait, what?
These motherfuckers eating the hot dogs.
Yeah. So that happened. And then shortly after that, you remember, so Chago came to the realization that he's not going to do this anymore.
Yeah, he was getting out of the game. So whatever remnants he had, he handed over to us.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you guys
are rightful owners.
Yeah, you guys could have them and take them, dude. So
yeah.
But that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For us.
He never suspected it was us. We got Scott Spring.
Yeah, it was a cool time, dude. I don't know what made us think of it, but do you remember the other barbecues though? So also so another thing, Arthur's his former brother-in-law worked at Chubby's in Visalia. It's an old 50s. It's like a 50s diner setup. And Arthur was he used to be. I think it was Arthur. He used to be a busboy, dishwasher. And then once he started going to school, then he kind of passed down the torch. And I remember he told
he told Arthur, hey, find somebody that could do it, and I'll give him the job. I'll just pay him. We don't have to do like interviews, all that bullshit. So I told Arthur I'd be willing to do it, and so I went. He told me I got the job. So basically, I was just a dishwasher, busboy. But the cool thing about it, I was getting paid. But on top of getting paid for my lunch break, and this was universal for all the busboys or dishwashers. They would make you a burger, like whatever you wanted. So at Chubby's, they had like a secret sauce they made. It's not like that. So it's somewhat similar to the sauce from.
Hey, you got a job, man.
Yeah. The sauce. I was gonna say it's somewhat similar to the In-N-Out. But In-N-Out's like 1,000 onion, right?
To the Krusty Krab secret sauce.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's what I always thought about it.
yeah.
But I never tasted it.
DM us for the recipe. If we get enough, we'll put it out there.
Yeah. We'll sell it.
Yeah, we'll talk numbers. But it was what was it? It was mayonnaise, mustard, relish,
Ketchup.
was there ketchup?
Because it was red. It was like pink.
No, wasn't it pink?
No.
Oh no, it was the
It's
yellow
real
one.
yellow.
Yeah, that was a
It's
different one.
real
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah. It was the mayonnaise, mustard, and the relish.
Yeah, some seasoning.
But yeah, so anyways, so we'd always get the burger for lunch, and then I
It
remember
would be better when Peter's brother Philly would work there, because he was off the wall. So we were dishwashers, and I'd be in the back washing dishes, and he'd come to the fridge in the back, and he was only about 5'1", 5'2" maybe.
I don't even know if he broke 5
Yeah,
foot.
that's giving him some inches, and
Maybe it's some boots.
yeah, with some fucking Hawthorns on, and he would get 2 Bud Lights, and he'd kneel down, he'd just and chug them, and then shortly after he'd say, "What do you want for lunch? Anything." So he'd make me
There you go.
he'd make me the hamburger with, I get the onion rings, he'd put the pastrami, put
That was
everything
like
on
one of
it.
the go-tos of pastrami. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it was good.
Remind me about La Fiesta, but
Oh.
so yeah, but I think I told you, but I don't know who would admit it, but in the food industry, well for me anyways, I mean I'm sure some people did it and they're not gonna admit it, but you fucking done it before. So as the busboy, you'd go bust the tables, right? But what I would do recon first off. So I'd kind of go see the kind of people when they were ordering, see what kind of people they were.
George?
Do they look dirty? Do they look clean?
You were the Terminator. You just like scan it.
And they're like, beep, 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 beep. They look alright. They're kind of clean. And so what I would do.
What would justify him as being clean?
So I would.
Or what would be a red flag?
I think it was just based on like if they.
I think you're basing it off of race.
No.
That's where my mind's going.
What I would do is if they like how they look, like if did they look like was your shirt clean? Yeah, you match. You look like you're well taken
So if
care
their
of.
outfits in sync, then you could eat their food.
Off the get, if I seen you and you looked like you match and you look good, then yes. But you would have to do something that caught my eye that would make me want to say no. Like maybe if I saw them picking their nose or even something like blowing their nose, I'd get freaked out. Shake it, don't break it. Speaking of shakes, you want some fries to go with that shake? Hey,
Go ahead.
the bird? I got the bird.
Oh.
So someone heard me. That's a little aggressive for a compliment, for a cat call. So anyways, to go back, so yeah, if they did something like dirty like that, or not even dirty, but just something that kind of disgusted me or grossed me out, I would say yeah, they're dirty.
Okay.
So if they look clean and it was a go, I would go and I'd get their plates and I'd see what they had left. So a lot of the time the
burger.
No, never a burger. No.
Why?
The hot, you fucked with the burger?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd cut the where they bite it, where the bite marks off. I'd cut it and then I'd eat the rest of it.
At Chubby's?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. Dude. No, see, that's too. So what I would do is just the onion rings or the fries. It had to be.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, it had to be some type of.
Those had no
They had no.
There was no not scanning. There's no.
No. There was no.
How do you say it at the border? What do they do? What is it called? There's no vetting for them for the
no.
It was just like that was a go for sure.
Yeah. No matter what.
And
On site.
yeah, so I would get the plate. I'd go to the back, make sure the coast is clear. They wouldn't even care anyways. But I'd grab them and I just started eating them.
Philly's fucking half drunk. Cooking hamburgers. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So I would just scarf those out as quick as I could. Yeah, I didn't do
The burger, yeah.
I
Fuck
drew
yeah.
I drew the
Because
line.
some of the people would act stupid. They get like 3 bites and then it would be basically.
But they're touching it and shit, dude. Like
they're touching the fries.
No, there was a chance that they didn't touch all the onion rings or they didn't touch all the fries.
They hovered over it.
It was hovering. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck. That would be too far for me.
Don't go too far now, Tony.
Yeah. You're taking risks there. All right,
I'm still alive.
Yeah. Okay. No COVID. During COVID and you're in the same situation, would you evade it?
No. I think after COVID, it kind of enhanced your fucking
Vetting
radars,
system?
Your radars.
Yeah. So anyways, were you done with Chubby's or no? I didn't even finish what I was gonna say about Chubby's. The whole reason I was going into that was saying, that's where we got the idea because Mario worked there too, didn't he?
I was packing.
Didn't Mario work there?
Yeah, Mario worked there.
Yeah, our
And
buddy
Mario.
That's what I said. Mario.
Oh, I think Martin. Mario worked there too.
Mario, and me, my brother. Didn't Arthur work there?
I think Arthur did a tour.
Yeah. So we all worked there. So what we would do, we all got together. We had these fat ass barbecues at Tony's, and we all pitched in, but we all did the legit the chubby
chubby sauce.
So, yeah. So we did the chubby sauce, everything.
But they make their own buns, so you couldn't replicate
mimic
those.
it. Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It wasn't much, but anyways, did you have something if I was going to La Fiesta?
I don't want to talk about them.
No.
Yeah.
No. You're done. You're done. You're done. I don't even know how that would fit in. Like,
I was at Chubby's with it.
Oh.
I had it in Chubby's washing dishes, bitch.
You had that thing?
Yeah, I had the heater. In case shit. Yeah, and then someone comes in and fucking tries to rob them, the hero. No bullets.
A fucking 10-pound paperweight?
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
I had the heater.
I just why, but the crazy shit. Yeah, the crazy shit. But we'll come back. We'll come backwards to it. I was gonna. When I was in, where was I at? I was going into my second year of college at COS, and I needed a gig to get some cash. So I remember my aunt put her name out there for me to get a dishwashing job at La Fiesta in Farmersville. It's not there anymore, but it was a.
We were like George every time someone got us a job.
Yeah. What, burn up?
Yeah, and I remember we slept with the.
Should I not have done that? Is that frowned upon? I'm gonna have to plead ignorance on this.
Yeah.
So. Well, it's closed. I'm trying to think what I should say or what I could say, because I mean
I wouldn't say
just out of respect for them. I wouldn't say names.
I wouldn't mention some of the stuff we spoke about.
What he did
about the other day.
I think I am.
Okay.
Not the okay. I'll give like cliff notes.
Okay. Yes. Not where he obtained it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
No. So La Fiesta was a Mexican restaurant. It was pretty good. If you're from Farmersville,
back in the day, like
yeah,
it was the thousands.
It was the spot.
It was really good.
Yeah. It was. I mean, anybody from the area back then, they knew like that was La Fiesta was a spot. They have like a sister restaurant, Casa Grande in Visalia, I believe it was. It's all the same shit.
You remember that Chinese joint that was catty corner to La Fiesta? wasn't. It
Vague-
didn't last very-
vaguely,
Melissa
vaguely.
took us there
Yes,
one
I
time.
remember that.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember about it.
It gave me that. It gave me a vibe from like Main Street. Remember they had that one. We went to a couple times. Kayla knows the name of it.
Porterville?
No, in Visalia. It might still be there. They
Cool
had
now?
that.
Cool
They
now?
had no on Main Street. They had
Oh,
that
the big
sign.
doors. Yeah,
And had the big
yeah,
sign that
yeah.
looked like something out of New York.
It was like Rush Hour 2.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It gave me that vibe. That
Okay,
the Chinese restaurant in
Yeah.
Farmersville. But anyways, I got the job. It was cool.
That's my go-to.
Which one?
You never, like, I asked you what your go-to food was, and you're like, the proper response after you answer the asked question, you would say, what would yours
Oh,
be?
because you had something. Yo,
Yeah, mine's Chinese food.
any?
Any.
Oh, well, see, that's more broad. Like you said, like dish.
Like, go-to. What's
I
your
was a
go-to?
dish.
Hamburgers, spaghetti, pizza.
Oh, well, fuck.
Well, you already answered.
No, you said a dish.
I said, what's your go-to food? I didn't use the word dish. Nor I shouldn't have. I hear you use that terminology.
No. Well,
Thinks
see,
he is.
now I'm saying pizza.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying pizza. Oh, round two. Okay. Yeah. We're going all over the place, but La Fiesta.
Yeah.
So I remember when I first got the job, it was I was a dishwasher. It was cool. I was just doing whatever. I was washing the dishes, busting the table. I was getting paid all right, and
$6.75 an hour.
yeah,
Minimum wage back
Yeah.
then.
And I
And
remember,
motherfuckers are crying about $12, $13.
yeah, making fucking shit. And I'd work split shift sometimes. I would come in when he was busy. I would leave for a few hours and I'd come back.
Oh,
Like
that's
on
cool.
Saturdays and Sundays. So, so I got in there. It was cool.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Back to Chubby's one story I was gonna say. So I was Friday and Saturday was our busiest day. I was going in on Friday. Mom was 9 months pregnant, due any day. I was driving to Chubby's. I was in a 71 Torino, and someone rear-ended me. So I had to stay there. The ambulance took my mom. I'm on the side of the road.
Ambulance!
I'm on the side of the road with Brian and Brianne at the time. They're like, shit, 5?
Five, maybe?
Brian's 5 at the oldest. Brianne's what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Maybe?
3. They're not a year
Yeah,
apart.
they're a couple years apart. So like 3. And Peter calls me. I tell him the situation, and he asks me verbatim. He says, "Are you still coming in?"
What did you say?
I said, "No." And Tony picked me up, and we went home.
That was that.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go back to it, but to piggyback off of that, remember we all did like a. It was cool too though, because like we all kind of worked at the same places at some point in time. But remember, so this was our partying days. We were probably like 18, we were about
From
18,
like
19.
14 to like 20,
23.
Yeah.
So at that time, you and Pat were working at the Arnett in Exeter. So we fucking big surprise. We boozed that night. It was Saturday night. We boozed it. Sunday morning comes, but do you remember Sunday morning? Pat would do that 12-hour shift.
They would get ready for the week.
Yeah, so he did an 8 to 8. So out in DoggTown, it's probably like 12, 15 minutes probably like 15 minutes from Exeter.
Yeah, because you just go 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So Pat's like, no big deal. I'm fucking hungover. I'll call in. Cool. So he calls. He goes, hey, and that's the thing. If you're gonna call in, you
Short and sweet and fucking to the point.
but you have to. But not only that, you have to have something that they can't dispute.
Yes,
Like I'm
yeah.
fucking sick. I'm
Bulletproof.
I'm throwing up.
Coronavirus.
I can't even. I can't get up, or something.
I'm on my deathbed.
Yeah. So Pat goes in. In his defense, we're young, so we don't know the ropes yet. So he calls. I don't know who he talked to, but he goes, "Hey, I
can't make it in. Like, well, what's going on? What's wrong with you? He's like, I don't got a ride. Oh, you don't got a ride? Too easy. I'm sending someone over there. I'm sending the cavalry. So he's like, okay. And then so what? You can't say nothing to that. Like it's like fuck. Okay. Like,
I don't know where I'm at.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not telling you. So, so he picked his ass up, fucking took him to work.
Yeah.
Who did I pick? Was it that big guy, the fighter? Fred.
Big boy.
6'3", 280 pounds. Remember when we fucking we were rolling around with them at the box in Visalia? His arms were fucking as big as my
He was
legs. Fucking huge, man. Like he was big. He's a big boy.
That's when we met Doug Marshall for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boy.
The Rhino. Former WEC lightweight champ.
Yeah.
Has some respect on my name.
Light heavyweight champ. I'm sorry, light heavyweight.
Yeah. My bad, Doug. We're going all over the place.
La
but-
Fiesta.
Hold on. No. I want to say another thing since we brought up
The
Doug.
calling in?
Oh, Doug.
Okay.
So I remember it was the first year of the Oktoberfest. It was at the
Oh,
Visalia.
hard.
Yeah, it was at the Visalia Convention Center, and it was basically just like a bunch of booths.
It was a free for all.
Yeah, it was a bunch of booths, and everyone's just getting shit faced. So I remember I pre-gamed it too hard. I showed up. So the
You showed up to Oktoberfest drunk?
yes. So hold on. You want to come in with us?
We're having technical difficulties.
Ghost, come here. Ghost.
Yeah, so Oktoberfest was in
No,
Visalia.
Ghost, let's go.
Was that the convention center?
Yeah, I just said that 3 times.
You said you
yes.
didn't say convention center.
Don't. So,
Might be a big guy. Big guy. Could be a big guy.
I haven't called him the big guy. But, and I'm fucking loopy because I've been up for so long now. But anyway,
Second time you mentioned it.
on the,
It's gonna be a
bo-
third.
on the bottom we're going to get like a hash mark how many times I said it.
Yeah.
That movie, Beer Fest, came out.
Oh yeah.
And fucking, we were.
We're the beer brigade.
Yeah, we were.
That would made it cool to get drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We were the boozers, so we would do that.
Yeah.
That was a theme that we thought that was the fucking coolest thing.
Like the stoners when they watch Cheech and Chong, like, oh, that's
or half baked or something.
Yeah. How high?
Dude, where's my car?
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle too. Jay and Silent Bob.
Alright, you already lost one. Clerks.
I already knew he was gonna say it. I already knew he was
What?
gonna say it.
It's the same thing.
No. Different.
Not the same actors. Clerks. Get out of here. Anyways, I remember Pat. So me and Pat were gonna go together. So I was at my house. Where were you? Oh, DoggTown.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, and I was already boozing it. And I don't remember what I was drinking, but I remember I was drunk. I was already.
Fucking like the cheapest beer, like Natty Natural Light. Or
As you're saying that, my head was going back. I think I was drinking those Michelob. Remember the ones we were getting from Vista?
quarts?
No. The bottles. Remember those ones Charles would always get?
They got that light?
No. The Miller High Lifes.
Yeah.
The bottles.
The champagne.
They had the little sticker on the neck and then the body.
Yeah. The
I was
quarts.
drinking. No, not the quarts.
They're the same thing but smaller.
Yeah, the little
The
bottles.
quarts, yeah.
Why do you keep saying quarts?
Because they were the same as the quarts, but
Yeah,
they
same
were
as the
smaller.
quarts, but you're saying quarts like it's not a quart. I'm sorry to say quart. But anyways, I showed up to Pat's and Pat was at his friend's house down the road.
Contract.
He was at his friend's. And I remember there was this one guy, I guess he was knocked silly. Someone hit him in the back of the head with a lead pipe. Then after
Oh,
that, he
good.
wasn't the same. But he was sitting there just giggling the whole time. But I didn't know, so I was drunk, and I was debating taking flight on him. I thought it was that. I was like full circle. I thought I was like the short guy. And then he was giggling at me. And then my body language must have been off, or something was telling the guy something because they brought up the story. And I was like, oh, okay.
What story?
That he got hit in the
Oh,
fucking back of the head
yeah.
with a lead pipe.
He was about to get hit in the head with that pipe again. Part 2.
Yeah.
Finish
Maybe
the job.
it would have been reversed it.
Oh yeah. Like Squidward.
They got hit in the face. But I remember they got butthurt because I was using the restroom too much. Because I was drunk. Whose house was it? I don't know. Some dudes. They were there.
Fucking people like
So yeah, we ended up bugging out. We got there. I forgot how we got to Oktoberfest, but I remember I was wasted, dude.
Well,
I was drunk.
why didn't I go?
I don't remember, but I wasn't like wasted, like falling over. I was just drunk,
Yeah,
and I knew what was going on. I seen everything, but I wasn't at that level yet.
yeah.
I wanted.
You were going through it.
No, not yet, not
Okay.
yet. I'm bringing in like a kids movie. I'm sure some people it's gonna resonate with them, maybe some not. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Okay, so they have the food meter. So if you're making too much, the machine you're overworking it, so the food's gonna get mutated.
Okay.
But there's a meter.
So you're in the middle?
So there's a meter, and it was the red and the yellow, and then it was like moving back and forth. So I was like that meter, just going back
Okay.
and forth, almost at the fucking.
You're
red.
at the breaking point.
Yeah. When Paul Walker hit the nos, and it started beep 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 beep.
Shut up!
And then there was that one.
Yeah.
Anyways, we walk in, and I see Doug Marshall, and I mean,
You met him once.
yeah, yes, but
Uh-huh.
also, I mean, he was like a small town. What is it?
girl.
Like small town famous. He was small town famous. So I see him and then Pat, huh?
That'll work.
He was like a locally famous, I
Small
guess.
town celebrity?
Yeah, there you go. You know what I mean.
I'm trying to find the right word.
Yeah. So then Pat's our boy. He knew us since 3rd grade, so we kind of run in the same crowd. So we all pretty much know the same people. So
Like, if we don't know him, we kind of like, oh, he looks familiar. Like, yeah.
yeah, so he's walking by, and then I tell Pat, I said, I'm going to go tell Doug what's up. And he goes, Doug? I was all, Doug Marshall. He's all, don't know Doug. So he goes, oh,
Right on.
Yeah, so I go, hey. Oh, and then remember, he was dating Mario, or
Katrina's cousin.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we also knew him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
Doug.
knew him on first name basis.
Yeah, Doug.
Yeah, so I remember I go up and I'm drunk. I was like, hey, what's up, Doug? And
He shook your hand?
Yeah, he didn't fucking know me from Adam.
Why? Because he knows, like, he's like, everyone knows me. That's
Yeah.
probably his mentality.
Yeah, and he was cool about it too.
Yeah.
I remember I said, hey, what's up, Doug? And I think that was it. He's all, what's up, man? And I was like, yeah. Yeah, what's up? That's all I had.
So the picture everyone does with the fighters.
Yeah. And I remember. Okay, so yeah, I remember drinking. We went around boozing, and I remember they had these fucking dates wrapped in bacon with this glaze on them. And I
Dates?
Yeah, dates.
I never tried those.
Yeah, it would have
They're
that.
like little olives, kind of.
It looked like a little. No, it's bigger. It looked
Oh.
like a circle, but it just had a bunch of. It had bacon with like this glaze on it. That's all I
Okay.
seen. So that was the only thing that was saving me. 'Cause I
Open
kept
bar,
going back.
open food vendors or whatever.
No, so I blew my fucking load. I gave them like $50, and they give you the tickets, like the red raffle tickets.
Oh yeah.
And each one of those is a drink.
So so money's not exchanging hands.
Mm-hmm. So first, when you get there, when it first opened, everyone's kind of sober. So when you're going to the booth,
Or they should be.
no, the booths. The
Oh,
people that
yeah.
are running them. So I remember they give you a cup. So they fill my cup up like maybe halfway to 3/4. I was like, whatever.
What the fuck?
And then so the next we're going around a little bit, and I don't remember, if you remember, I had that Sierra Nevada coaster I ended up getting, but we went back over there, that Sierra Nevada place. The chick that was working there, she was drunk, and she was serving from out of the keg, and I remember she was topping everybody off. So that was the spot, and then,
Yeah.
I mean that got everybody to go there.
Well, they were local. That's a local tavern.
The Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That
that
one on Main Street. They had their own brewery right there. Sierra Nevada Brewery.
brewery company or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. So we're going around drinking. Oh, top it off too. I had that. I don't know where I got it. I had the Budweiser baseball shirt, Budweiser jersey.
Budweiser jersey?
Yes. Yeah, you heard. Yeah, Budweiser jersey. I don't know where I got
Where
it.
did that originate from?
I don't know. It's one of those themes where like, hey, I'm going to a fucking beer fest. The coolest thing to wear is probably like some type of
Budweiser
beer
bandana.
company
Yeah.
shirt. But it was like legit. It was like that. My San
I
Francisco
was gonna
Giants.
wear the Farmersville jersey to Anders when we went.
The baseball one.
Speaking of baseball, I was gonna wear it to Anders.
Like who the fuck are you? Like you would have to say like, you know that 06 most
10.
home runs, Division 8,
30 home runs, 2012.
That's me. God damn.
That was an option.
Jerseys used to be hits back then. Everyone wore jerseys everywhere. Remember? Like in
Yeah.
the mid 2000s.
But high school?
Why did I get all whiny right there? But high school?
Yeah.
Where's I going with that?
You were wearing the Budweiser jersey.
I remember like clear as day. There was these girls standing there, two Mexican chicks, dancing to you, and I remember I was just looking at it like I didn't like.
Yeah, that you're like Homer Simpson on one of the episodes.
I was like, well, what was his name? From X-Men, the one I could read the minds and stuff.
or Professor X.
Yeah, I was like him, like trying to tell them you're gonna go home with me, like in my head. I don't remember.
We're gonna be making out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what I was telling them, but I remember I was looking at them, and you know, looking back now,
Using your Budweiser powers.
hindsight, like some fucking drunk asshole just like looking at these girls. I'm probably, what the fuck's he looking at? Get out of here! Like that, me looking at them, where they were just gonna like I was
Like
Brad,
you're doing your Brad Pitt.
yeah, I was Brad Pitt or something. And so I remember we were cruising, walking around. We went to all the booths and everything, and I got to the final breaking point. Was I remember I got to one of the last beers I had that night. I was drinking it, and you know the ones where you're drinking, and then like you feel like
You throw up.
it
and
starts
you swallow
coming up
it
right
again.
here. Yeah, it's like, hey, fucking, it's coming up. And I was like, that's it. That's it telling you like, hey, I want to. It goes everywhere.
Yeah, remember
the
the
little
few
foamy
times.
one.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's like, dude. Okay. Yeah, like trying to catch it, but you're Bud Light.
Yeah.
At that point, I need to ask Pat too, because I think I gave Pat my tickets, and I said,
Pussy, what?
this was like, dude, we were there for like a couple hours. I gave Pat my ticket. I said, I'm taking off, and I think he asked me like, where are you going or something. Boom, and I was gone. I was out. No, it was late though, dude, because I remember I walked to Mario's from the
by
convention
cemetery
center.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mission.
That's probably about a couple miles.
Yeah. I remember I was walking, and I was on one side of the road, and we were going. I don't even know what fucking road it was, but this girl, I was probably like 21, 22 at the time. No,
At least 21 if you're drinking.
maybe 21. And so I was walking. She was on the other side. She was probably like 20s, mid-20s, something like that, from what I remember. And I remember like my last ditch effort to like get some meat. I was walking. I look at her, and she looks at me, and I was like, I said something like, "This is Main Street or something," and she told me.
I'm drunk.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, this way, this way or that way," and I looked at her, and she was walking down this road, lonely road by herself too, or something like that. Something to that effect.
I wanted a road.
Lonely road. And she said something like, I don't even remember what she said, but she was like, yeah, then she took off.
Yeah.
So that was like I struck out.
Right on. Was that even a swing?
It was like a bunt. maybe?
Yeah, you're on a bunt. That was a bunt.
And yeah, but that was it, dude.
But do you remember the next morning or that same night probably because it was over after midnight?
I remember Mario gave me a ride home, dude. Fucking,
And-
he came through with the ride home from Vicente all the way to DoggTown. But do you remember? No. You remember? I remember. So it was someone's birthday.
It was a different night.
That was a different night?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Mario dropped you off in the middle of the night, and then you came to the hut and you had all the beads and you had you had beads and shit on.
Why were you at?
I was partying, bitch.
Yeah.
I was in the hut.
It
wasn't
wasn't that
bio?
late.
Yeah, because it was like maybe midnight.
Mhm.
So you must have pre-gamed it hard.
I'm telling you, I was at least a 12 to 18 pack deep when I got to Pat's.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were in the hut and you came in all drunk. Fucking.
Like a bull in a china shop.
Yeah. Whoa.
God damn, man. Where are we at?
La Fiesta, you didn't finish your story about La Fiesta.
Let me see where we at. Hey, we're at hour 20. Y'all want me to go? I gotta go potty.
Oh.
Potty. When you get old enough, when you have kids, it's like, I'm gonna go potty. That's like,
I say shit.
I say potty still. We can go, I'm gonna come back to it?
Yeah, we'll come back.
Go, you go.
Alright, so as he's leaving, yeah, so when he showed up to the hut, we had the little hut, I think we mentioned it before. It was our little drinking room / whatever else room. And that was the hangout. So I can't remember exactly what we were doing that night. But he walked in, he had the beads with the beer logos on it, drunk, and he was mumbling stories that were half understandable. So every third word I got, but after that it was kind of a blur for him, and I couldn't make out what he was saying. But yeah, that was, I don't know why I didn't go though. I can't remember why we didn't go. But yeah. I don't know what else he's gonna talk about for the Lafayette. Still one, but as we go into, he's going to Disneyland. So what I was talking about the other day was, speaking of drinking, when you go to California Adventures, it's a different beast as well. So that's another drinking area.
Full beast!
Yeah. What were you gonna mention about La Fiesta? I was going on a rant.
Tell me what you said first.
I was saying about when you walked in, I was explaining what the hut was, because I don't know if we touched on it.
The swamp?
Yeah. And when you walked into the hut, you were excited, but you were drunk as well, so we couldn't really,
I was excited?
yeah,
Oh, you're talking about that night?
yeah, and then
Okay.
we couldn't really understand what you were trying to explain to us. Because I think we're trying to figure out how you got there, is what had happened.
You were the detectives.
Yeah, I was like, how'd you? We didn't, and then you were explaining it, and we couldn't really understand what you were talking about. I was saying like every third word we made out.
I'm sure I probably said like Doug Marshall a few times.
Yeah,
Yeah. Doug Marshall.
It was just a mess.
I was Boomhauer.
Yeah.
But see, that's the scary part too, dude. Like, yeah, it's funny, like right now thinking back, but like it was scary, dude. Like, especially the way the world is. Like, anything could have happened to me, like just being there. It was like fucking nuts. Or fucking alcohol poisoning, like the amount that
On
we
the
used
side
to
of the
drink,
road,
dude.
yeah.
La Fiesta, okay. So it was pretty cool. I mean, it was just a gig. It was I was just a dishwasher, and my ex's girlfriend worked there at the time too, so that was kind of cool. And what
You were a dishwasher?
yeah, dishwasher. I don't think I did any busting. All the waitresses did all that stuff. I was behind the scenes. I never went to the front. So when I first started, I was doing good, doing everything I was supposed to, all that. But obviously, I like drinking. So then now the drinking became an issue. So I think where it first popped off was I was like 18 or 19, and 18 or 19, you want to have fun. It was during the summer. Oh, it was the summer going into my second year of college. Yeah, and the big thing in Visalia, it was floating during the summer. I remember we were going to
Rivers,
floating
yeah.
St. John's River, and it was like I had to work at 12 or something, but we were gonna go in the morning,
And I remember one of the waitresses, I forget her name or whatever, but I remember she was pretty cool. She blazed it, so she was like kind of like a
She blazed it.
like she smoked.
Oh,
She got high.
okay.
She was stoner.
Alright.
She blazed it.
Yeah, it's like a early 2000s term.
She blazed it.
What are you talking about then?
Yeah, so she was cool. She was
She was
hip.
hip.
She was hip to it. So I remember.
vacuum scene.
So I remember.
When I come back.
I'm sitting over there. Yeah, so it was probably almost 12, and we were like maybe 3/4 done with floating. And I remember you'd have to put your phone in the like the sandwich
Ziploc.
bag so it wouldn't get wet. And we finally got done. At this point, it was already like 2:30, and I called her. I was
You had
like,
a 12 o'clock shift.
yeah, I was running a little behind. I remember I called and she answered, and I told her, I was like, hey, is it busy? And she's like, oh yeah, we need you here like right now. I was
We
all,
need you here about 2 hours ago.
I was all right, I'm on my way. So then I remember
Well, at least you still had the intentions of showing up, though.
yeah, but because it was free booze.
Oh,
So,
to
yeah,
continue the party.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
let me continue.
There was a caveat.
Yeah. You learned a new word. But so yeah. So anyways, I get back to Farmersville. I go in there and I start working, and I just put like clocked in at the same time.
12?
Yeah,
So you burned them?
a couple hours.
Not far.
Yeah. So I start working, and you're taking their booze. So what happened was there was a couple cooks.
Double middle finger to him.
One of the cooks, he went to Farmersville High School too, and he kind of kicked it with some of the people we kicked it with, Bernie, and so Bernie, he's the one that introduced me like to drinking in the.
Workplace.
I was thinking right now. I was like, wait, should I say his name? But I remember it's fucking closed down.
Is it?
What if like, so for like some crazy reason, like somebody like an owner of the business where he works now, he knows them by Bernie, and like on his resume, he's seen they worked at Lafayette during these
fuck.
years, and like he's like, fucking. They find out he's doing the same thing, so they get shit
You've
canned.
been missing alcohol.
Yeah, no, fucking that, fucking Bernie.
You fucked him over.
But I think, and he was hip too to it. So when I got there, he knew I was already drinking. He's like, hey, let's get a beer. I was all,
You read my mind.
let's go. So we would go in the freezer, and we would start drinking. I remember when I was drinking, like my beer, my go-to beer was a Budweiser, like a fucking ice cold Budweiser, dude.
Real stout.
And I didn't really have. I guess I had to be sober because I was working, but like in
You're
retrospect,
washing dishes.
like in retrospect, I didn't really have to because I was just washing dishes.
Not
You can
interacting
fucking
with
do it
anybody,
with your
yeah.
eyes closed. But Bernie, he was cooking, so he had to somewhat, maintain. And I
Yeah.
remember I went in there, and he grabbed one, and he was drinking a Bud Light, and I grabbed a Budweiser. But he was drinking. He took a drink, and I grabbed mine, and I chugged it. And then he's like, "Oh, you can't drink that much." Like, yeah, like.
Well, where's the line? Where do you draw the line at? What the fuck? What do you mean?
Well, see, because he was keeping his in the fridge. So it's like, I'm going to have a drink, and then, like, it was a cup of water. Like, I'm going to have a drink and leave it.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, so.
No fucking full throttle.
Yeah, fucking balls to the wall, dude.
Yeah.
So I chugged one, and, like, he was like, oh, darn. And then so he put his down, and I
You
grabbed
got the ball rolling
I
already.
grabbed another one, and I fucking started throwing that one back. Because usually with your first beer, well, for me, I had to chug it.
like the first three, and then you got a little buzz, and
Yeah.
then you start cooling down.
Yeah. Put it in neutral. Put it in
Yeah.
cruise control.
Yeah.
Cruise
But the first three, you have to hit them
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. So, and then he didn't really want to say anything, but he kind of did. I could see it. I could see it in his eyes.
Because he's the one that initiated the drinking.
Yeah.
So he's like, I created this piece.
Yeah. He didn't know.
I opened the door.
He opened a can of fucking Budweiser.
Yeah.
And a can of worms.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, let's probably, kick back a little bit. Oh yeah, sure. But
Slow it down.
but the cool thing about the dish pit right there was where you wash your dishes. There was right behind you. It was like maybe I don't know, maybe like 4 feet, 5 feet, so someone could fit behind you. And on that wall, there was one of those old school windows, but the handle of it was the restaurant refrigerator door
Like a
handles.
commercial.
Yeah, like
freezer,
those big
yeah.
ones. So the waitresses would come, pop it open, grab the beer, put it on their tray, and take it.
Oh yeah.
So where I was,
you do
I
the
was
same thing.
I was blind spot to Bernie. So Bernie knew I had my beer in there. So then
Maybe he thought you were just drinking the same one.
no. So what I would do when I knew he wasn't looking or he was, I would open the freezer, grab the beer, pop, a fresh one, not the same one, a fresh one.
Fresh one.
You kill it, fucking, then throw it away, and then I'd wait, and Bernie would give me he would give me a head nod, let's go, and I said, yeah. So I go, and then so I take a little drink of the beer and play along.
You already chugged like 3 of them.
Yeah. So the other part that was kind of, I think, it was good for me and the employees, but bad for I guess the owner.
Mhm.
They would front you.
Your check?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
So I remember I'd get like $80 or like close to $100.
How did you discover this?
Okay. So the way I found out about it was another cook. I'm not gonna say his name. So he found out about it because I remember, I found out about it from him because I remember I wanted to get some food or something, but I didn't have any money, and he told me, he's like, well, you can get an advance. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, just ask.
Any interest?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
So he said ask, and they'll probably let you do it. So I remember I asked, and that's how I found out about it.
You asked for what? How much?
$80, and then 100 was cap, like max.
Okay.
So
Don't count.
yeah, so here's the thing. When I was working with Bernie, he was cool, so he was hip to the scene, so I knew. But this other guy, I didn't really know. I didn't know his.
He was on a whole nother level.
Yeah, but I didn't know what level he was on
Oh.
yet. Yeah, I was baby compared to him.
Yeah.
So, and here's the crazy.
He was like Principal Skinner when you're drinking the beer, like chugging the beer, like pathetic.
Yeah. But see, even I was kind of like burning Bernie because the beers, and then so he was kind of burning me unbeknownst because. So I forgot how I found out. I think so he was gonna take a smoke break. So I remember it was outside. It's right outside the kitchen. It was slow, and prior to this, I never seen anybody. During this time, I never seen anybody use meth ever before. I didn't know that you smoked it, snorted it. I didn't know anything about it. So I remember he was taking a smoke break. So I was like, I'm gonna go outside, go chill. So with him. So as I walk out, he looks at me, I look at him, and I just see this huge cloud of like smoke, like now.
Like a vape.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like nowadays the vape clouds, it was
Yeah.
like that, and I was like,
He was
that's,
vaping.
oh, that's strange. And then
That's odd.
yeah, and so then because he was like that, and then as he puts his hand down, it was the Globy,
Yeah.
and then
Meth punch.
he assumed that I knew what it was, and he said something like, I don't even remember what he said, just like, oh, I do this sometimes, or it's all
I do this occasionally.
yeah, like it was like Henry Hill when he gets caught.
This is happening.
It was Henry Hill on Goodfellas when he gets caught when he's young selling the cigarettes. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. They said I could do it.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, all right. So then he's like, I think I said something stupid like, what is that? And he's like, he giggled and he said meth. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And so then now I had him I had dirt on him, so then I was like, okay, the drinking could continue now. So what I did was when he came in, I went to the freezer and I left the door open and I grabbed a beer and I drank it, just let it, like, so he
In
sees.
front of him?
Yeah, the door was open, so then the kitchen was right there, so he's seen me and he's like, oh, okay. So yeah,
So if I say something,
hmm
he's gonna say something.
yeah, so we were good. And then I remember one time I got to work and he had to get there earlier because he had to prep and all that.
He was a cook as well?
Yeah, there was 2 cooks, them two. And
So one cook was drinking, the other one was smoking meth.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But nobody would be the wiser.
Yeah.
I wonder how much back then this was still happening, like before I was even there. How long was it fucking going? For a while. You know the crazy thing about it is I wonder what he's doing now. Like it's probably like one of those stories you see at an intervention. Like you watch and like if you really would have had a camera on him, he's like going to work and fucking drinking, like something like that, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but I remember this one time I was coming to work and I got there and he goes, hey, he wanted me, I had to fry the tortillas, cut the tortillas and fry them for the chips.
Oh yeah.
He goes, hey, I forgot my pipe, I'm going home real quick. And I go, where's that? He's all by Vista Market. So anybody familiar with Farmersville, where La Fiesta is at, in correlation to Vista Market, it's all the way across town.
He probably went all the way straight down at the 4-way and then just went all the way south.
No.
All the back roads.
Well, no, I don't think so. You know why? Because he was supposed to be at work. And the owners, the bosses, they weren't there.
Where do they live at?
They lived in the back. No, they had a place in the back, but I'm saying they were from Farmersville, so he didn't want to be seen.
Yeah, so he didn't run down the boulevard.
Yeah, he took cuts.
That's what I'm saying. He probably went all the way straight down that road where the church is at. He went west
Okay.
and then went all the way to the road, curves around, and he went all the way south.
Oh, okay.
That back road.
I'll tell you what though. He'll give that Usain Bolt a run for his money, dude, because he was back like in no shit, like dead ass. He was back in like 4 or 5 minutes, dude. And then he came back like breathing all crazy. And I remember
He probably did a hit at the house and then he ran back. Yeah.
he was like Michael Jordan on
Space Jam?
Space Jam, and when there was the special juice, or what was it called?
Yeah.
When he gave it a Daffy Duck and he drinks it, he gets all like strong and all like he's full of energy and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up doing I took advantage and I was coming in later and later and it was just too much. And I remember the way I found out I was getting shit canned. I walked into the back to my spot and there was somebody in my duty station who were leaving up their duties. And he looked at me and he was
It was like Godfather Part 2 when he has to give his job up to the other guy's like his nephew. Robert, it was Coleon, the senior.
Duvall, yes.
So you
yes.
had to give him his job.
Yes, yes.
Not Duvall.
When he's given him,
When Don Corleone,
I've been up for like 18 hours now.
when Don Corleone is getting fired because he has to give the guy his job, the one at the Black Hand they call him,
Mhm.
they have to give his nephew the job.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sorry.
that's
yeah.
what it was.
Oh, yeah. Another one I was gonna say Goodfellas, but I forgot it. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Goodfellas. So it was like when Tommy walks in and when he's going and he says he's gonna get made and he's walking in, and he gets into the house. He's like, oh shit! When I seen the owner.
Oh no!
Yeah, when I seen the owner doing the dishes, I was like, oh no, that's not good.
You're already late.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was like a regular thing. I started at 12, but I always showed up maybe about like 1:30.
And you were still putting 12 on your time.
Oh yeah.
clock?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. Mando. And yeah. So then he was there, and then he took off and said something, and then the owner, she came up and said, yeah, we're gonna have to let you go. And she gave me like my last check, and I was like, alright, so
That's good.
it was a good run though. It was like
Yeah.
a couple months, few months.
Got your booze and your money.
Yeah, it was a cool time though. Like cool, and got me a couple stories out of it. There was more too, but
Yeah, we'll save those for a later date.
yeah, we'll have to sit. Yeah. Yeah. But I think that was a good one.
Yeah. So I gotta get some stuff ready for Disneyland. Oh, I got a haircut at 2. I just forgot what time it was.
JR?
Yeah. So I got a haircut at 2. I gotta get a few things ready for Disneyland, but I'm stoked, dude. I'm excited. Can't
Hopefully
wait.
we'll have some good stories when you come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You work that Monday when you come back?
No, I don't go back until like the 1st of August, I think.
That's Monday.
I mean, so I'm off. When I come back, I'm off that weekend, and then I don't go back till that following Friday, which is like the 6th.
So
No,
when
the
you
5th.
come
It's
back-
the 5th. I go back on the
Yeah.
5th.
Fuck.
Yeah. Comp time, baby.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with some more, and onwards and upwards.
Where'd you get that from? Is that you?
Seinfeld.
Oh.
My letters!
He's
You're biting Seinfeld now?
he's spitting time.
Oh, we gotta do a picture.